Maybe you've been wondering how on earth you are ever going to make the money that you want to make from your writing. If that's you, this video is really going to help. The first thing that I want to say is that being freelance does not mean giving your work away for free. There are so many writers and creative professionals out there who are not valuing themselves, and therefore they are giving their work away for free or at a price that is not satisfying. So really start to do an audit on the way that you're valuing yourself and how much work you are giving away for free. And that's really going to start to help you shift. And it really helps to have that mental support so that you can value yourself in a way that's going to be beneficial. And that is what this channel is all about, enabling you to really grow strength of mind so that you can value yourself in the way that you need to start earning what you need. So if you haven't yet subscribed and you think, yeah, I could do with valuing myself a little more, then this is the place for you. Hit subscribe and join us on that journey. So let me take you through my process that is going to really help you start to earn what you want to earn. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to decide on what that amount is. I cannot tell you how many people are literally falling on this first hurdle and then they wonder why they're not making an income that feels really fulfilling. So the first step is to write that number down, like literally write it down. So you want to get clear, is the number what you want to be making a month, or is the number what you want to be making a year? Until you get that number down, it is not going to happen. So there you're going to even encounter the kind of resistance even at that first level. It might be like, oh, I don't know, I'm just not sure, it just feels really weird. And now you know why you're not making that amount. You've got to take that level of responsibility. So get that number down and then you can take the next step. So what you're then going to do is you're going to divide that number by the amount of days that you want to be working. So for example, say that you've put that you want to be earning 10K a month and that you want to be working for 20 days of that month. You now know that that's £500 a day. So then you start to break it down. So say you've got your £500 a day and you think, well, in a day, I want to spend 2 hours writing and I want to spend 3 hours researching. So that's 5 hours of what I call effective work. So now you know that each hour is worth £100. And so that's what's teaching you how to value yourself. So you're no longer in that place of like, I don't really know how many hours I'm putting in. I just feel like I'm worth nothing because I feel like I'm doing all of this work and I'm getting no return. Suddenly you've got that number down, you know how many hours you want to be working a month, and you know what you're valuing for each hour. So suddenly you've got 5 hours ahead in the day, say, and you know that each hour is worth £100. So you sit down to write and you're like, I just made £100. And you start to get really powerful just with that practice. And so this is going to give every hour that you work a value. And in that, as you put in each hour, you're going to start to grow your sense of achievement, your sense of accomplishment. So you're not going to see your work as valueless, and then you're going to be much more effective. And being much more effective is going to guarantee that you start to earn the income that you want. So another really important step is to replace any feelings of like lethargy or that feeling of being disheartened, which can arise if you have been giving your work away for free or you haven't been earning what you want. We can be disheartened. You're replacing that with faith in payment. So again, you've really got to do work here. It's not like, oh, poof, I've just replaced feeling lethargic and feeling disheartened with faith. It doesn't happen overnight. It is a process. So you're reminding yourself, every hour of my day is worth £100. And I'm really imagining and I'm really practicing what it feels like to have faith in that payment. And then you start to get excited. And then you come into the next step, which is to train your mind to focus on the opportunities. So you've got to have that faith in payment in place, and then you're starting to ask your mind to look for opportunities of where that payment can occur. And so suddenly you're focusing on those doors opening, and you're no longer focusing on the fact that all doors are closed and you're not getting paid what you want to get paid. So there we go, really nice process, and it is such a powerful process. It's simple and yet powerful. So you've got to write that number down. You've got to work out what the monthly income is. You then got to work out how many days of that month you want to be working, how many hours in that day. So you get down to what you are valuing an hour at. And then you've got to replace that feeling of being disheartened with a faith in payment. And really foster that feeling, really foster that excitement, really grow that in you. And then you're asking yourself to focus on opportunities, to focus on the doors opening. So if you like this strategy, if this feels like something that's going to be a game changer for you, and you like the idea of step processes, you're really going to enjoy being in the Facebook community. You will find a link below this video. Come join us on Facebook and follow more steps to achieve your creative potential. I really want for you to be earning the income that you deserve, because it is totally possible when you start to transform the way you think and the way you see yourself and the way that you value yourself. So really great to share this one with you folks, and looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Stay on your game.